Hello and welcome back to my garden. Today we're in my cottage garden and it's the time that my flowers and roses. And before I start my project, I just wanted to show you what it's looking like. And as you can see, there's a lot of spent blooms and roses are starting to form rose hips, and I don't want them actually to do that, but I was busy with other things, so it might happen to you as well. And it's not kind of bad, it just delays the second flash of blooms, but I'm okay with that. So right now I'm coming in, I'm cutting back, I'm removing all the stalks, and I will be cutting like here above the first bud after this kind of spent blooms thing. And the same principle would be if you had like not all dead roses but something like that. You would want to come and to cut it just above the first bud. Plus I want to cut back all the foliage of my daffodils, of other plants. So yeah, now it's time to clean this flower bed. And again, this is before, and hopefully really soon you will see after, and that would be much nicer. And you don't need a lot of tools for this kind of project. So something to remove weeds, I need to fix it, then your pruners, then your gloves, and a hat, because it's almost summer and it definitely feels like it. So I'll start from this angle, and yeah, and actually I will give enough room for Agapanthus to shine, because look at them, they're just wonderful, really beautiful. And just before I start, there is just a small reminder, please don't forget to add fertilizer. It's really important to get this beautiful start for the second flash of blooms, and I'm gonna be doing this in the very end of this project. So just in case, if you don't have time to watch the whole video, please don't forget. And actually, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. And please pay attention, because when you're removing your stems, you might see something like this. And there can be two reasons. One of them is insect activity. Another one is just two branches touching each other. But I prefer just to remove the branch and not to worry about it. Okay, so now this part of the flower bed is done and everything looks so much tidier. I love it. And yes, I have someone close to me waiting. Yeah, Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yay. And here is a new one. And now all the roses are pruned back and actually everything is tidy. And the thing that is kind of obvious that I have this love-hate relationships with lavender. And once upon a time there was a hedge, but now the plants are dying back and I was trying to replace them, but they don't want to grow here. And here is another pocket, empty pocket. And actually, can you imagine like putting this blue Agapanthus here and then building a hedge with the white Agapanthuses and bringing some kind of freshness into this area? And this is the example of white Agapanthus that I have already in my garden, so I can divide the plant and put it into the ground. So the first part of the project is done. Everything is tidy. Something is cut back, but actually right now I need to give a really nice water to all the plants so they will kind of get this relief and drink, and they will start filling the areas now that they have more space to grow and to develop. But to help them to do so, I will give them the second set of feed. I will be feeding roses, and all the plants that are just next to them, they will get something from this fertilizer. And I'm gonna be using non-organic chemical fertilizer just because I believe that for roses it's working better, and I'm not really concerned about like using non-organic fertilizer just because there is nothing edible in this flower bed. And yeah, and it helps roses to perform better. So yeah, that's my way to go. And in regards of my love-hate relationships with the lavender, I have a short hedge here of lavender plants, and look how glorious they are. They're absolutely fantastic. Bees are loving them, butterflies are loving them. They're growing strong, beautiful. I don't know what's the deal there, but okay, they're growing here and I'm really grateful for that. Just need to water plants. But before that, I want to do the last thing, because the thing that you can actually do, and it's gonna be like a perfect time to do so. If you want to propagate your rose, that's the time to take cuttings. That's the time to take cuttings, to put them into the soil and then to grow them. So I really want to add a Vanessa Bell roses into my vegetable garden. So I will be doing cuttings right now and putting them in my plastic pot. Oh, plastic pot is ready. It's full of soil. So now the only thing I need to do is to take cuttings and put them here. So I'm gonna be making cuttings with 3 buds at least. It's better if it's 4, so here I will do 4, I believe, just because I can. Up. Then here again, the more buds you can leave, that's better, because that's gonna be the place where roots will start. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And you know what? No one would ever tell that I took an additional cuttings from this rose. And actually, my battery died, so I didn't film how I was doing this kind of propagation thing, but all you need to have is just a cutting that you're putting into the ground, just like this. Then you need to water this pot and put it into a shady position and leave it for at least 1 month before you will start seeing the growth here and about points. So yeah, just simple like that. Water and shady position. And actually this is gonna be it for today. And yeah, it's really satisfying to see this flower bed in a good shape and ready to give the second set of blooms. Yeah, what a day. And actually I'm super excited to be here and to start working on this garden, because there was a time when I've lost control over the space, but right now I'm kind of gaining all the things back, and I'm really happy to see this flower bed in such a good condition. Hopefully in a month this flower bed will be full of beautiful roses, beautiful blooms, and we will enjoy it together. So yeah, thank you very much for staying with me today, and hopefully some of this project was useful to you, and maybe someone was rather entertaining and you enjoyed it. So yeah, thank you for staying with me, and see you next time. Bye. Please like, share, subscribe.